Set against the backdrop of the California gold rush follows the turbulent life of Angel, a strikingly beautiful young woman trapped in a world of prostitution in the rough and tumble town of Paradise.
Done shagging for the day. She's all worn.
In this harrowing tale of survival and resilience, we meet Sarah, a young girl whose life is marked by pain and betrayal. Through flashbacks, we learn that Sarah, known by the new name Angel, has endured a childhood filled with abuse and neglect. Overhearing her father, Alex Stafford, declare that she should never have been born shatters her sense of self-worth.
What if I got sick?
Sarah watched in agony as her mother, May, withered away under the weight of Alex's abandonment. The once strong and independent woman had now resorted to prostitution to put food on the table. Sarah pleaded with her mother to stop, but May was determined to provide for her daughter, no matter the cost. As the days passed, May's health deteriorated, and Sarah could do nothing but watch helplessly as her mother's body gave up. Her heart ached as she saw the bruises and scars on her mother's body, a constant reminder of the sacrifices she made for her. In the end, it was not the harsh streets or the judgmental eyes of society that took May's life, but the illness that had been silently ravaging her body. As Sarah held her mother's hand for the last time.
Was she shy?
When May's pimp sells Sarah into a life of exploitation at just 8 years old, she is stripped of her childhood and forced into a cycle of abuse under the control of a man named Duke. As she transforms into Angel, she grapples with her identity and the trauma of her past. In a shocking twist, a teenage Angel encounters her father among her clients and in a moment of painful defiance, engages with him, knowing the repercussions it will have. The revelation of their encounter drives Alex to take his own life, leaving Angel to confront the weight of his actions. Determined to escape her hellish existence, Angel flees Duke's grasp and arrives in California, seeking a fresh start. However, the cruel realities of her past catch up with her as she finds herself once again trapped in the world of prostitution, this time at a brothel.
No idea how much.
But then all of us, you just want to touch his face.
Despite her allure and the attention from local men, Angel grapples with deep-seated feelings of hatred and self-loathing, struggling to find her true identity and worth in a society that objectifies her. In contrast, Michael Hosea, a humble and devout farmer, arrives in town with a heart full of hope and a prayer for companionship. His life takes an unexpected turn when he spots Angel walking through the bustling streets, and he experiences an overwhelming feeling of love at first sight. Determined to save her from her current life, Michael embarks on a journey of faith and redemption, believing that love can heal even the deepest wounds. As their paths intertwine, Angel must confront her past and the barriers to accepting Michael's unconditional love.
I saw you on the street.
Yeah, well, first sight, right?
Marry me.
Michael's unexpected proposal to Angel, which catches her off guard and elicits a cold response. Their lives take a dark turn when Angel is brutally attacked by a brothel guard, compelling her to accept Michael's offer of marriage and leave her dangerous past behind.
Good luck with her. Will you marry me?
As Michael nurses her back to health, Angel struggles with her emotions, torn between her growing affection for him and her ingrained distrust. Despite Michael's intentions to build a loving relationship, including his decision to abstain from intimacy, Angel's fear of vulnerability leads her to flee at the first chance.
Leave me alone!
That way is home.
But at night, Angel returned, and it was here that he discovered Michael would always be waiting for her. And Michael truly cared for her as they talked. Angel felt a warmth in his heart that he had never known before. She realized that Michael's affection was genuine and pure. And for the first time in his life, Angel felt seen and loved. From that night on, Angel and Michael's bond only grew stronger, shining a light of hope in the darkness. Their relation is short-lived when an unexpected visitor arrives. When Paul, Michael's brother-in-law, paid a visit to their home, Michael presented him to his wife, Angel.
That's a man that I know, and he deserves a decent girl, not...
Paul soon identified Angel as a prostitute and approached Michael, but Michael defended the wife, explaining that he was aware Angel worked as a prostitute and sincerely loved her.
Yes.
When she discovers Michael's desire for children, her insecurities about her past lead her to run away again, seeking refuge with Paul, Michael's resentful brother-in-law. Angel's riding in Paul's carriage comes with the compensation of Angel's body. In a desperate bid to reclaim her independence, Angel returns to the very brothel she fled, only to find it in ruins and her former associates lost. With no money and nowhere to turn, Angel finds herself reluctantly back in prostitution. Just as all hope seems lost, Michael arrives to rescue her, reaffirming his unwavering love and forgiveness.
Angel, stop!
Don't touch me!
Angel, stop!
They return home together. Their relationship begins to transform, rooted in honesty and genuine affection. As Angel falls in love with Michael, she becomes convinced that he will be happier married to someone else who can have children, leading her to leave him once more.
Thank you.
Having learned to cook while with Michael, she is able to get a job at a cafe in the city rather than returning to prostitution. However, by chance, she encounters Duke, who has relocated to California. He compels her to return to prostitution by threatening the life of her employer. He places her on a stage in his new establishment for his patrons to view. There, in a moment of desperation, she regains the faith she lost after her mother's death and tells the audience about Duke's sexual trafficking of young girls. Duke denies the allegations and attempts to murder Angel, but an African-American man, implied to be an old friend of Michael's, subdues him and the captive girls escape into the audience, resulting in Duke being lynched by an outraged mob. After leaving behind her life as a prostitute, Angel devoted herself to helping other young women escape the same fate. She opened a shelter and provided resources for rehabilitation, determined to make a difference. 3 years later, Paul finally comes to find her. The repentant Paul approached Angel to ask for forgiveness and convey the message that Michael still loves her.
I forgave you a long time ago, Paul.
Angel's mission to help others had also brought her back to her own happily ever after. Through Paul's efforts to persuade Angel to return home.
The carriage leaves my hotel at 4 o'clock.
Finally, Angel returns home to Michael, offering her love and staying for good. In a tearful reunion, they rekindled their love and started a family. They reunite and are shown to eventually have children. For more video like this, please subscribe to my channel, DCGX Stories. Don't forget to like my video and please do share as well. Thank you for the help. Enjoy watching.